some fucking chicken wings.
Good evening. Welcome to the Jimmy Comics cast.
All right, audience. I'm sorry. I told Riley. I said, Riley, I need you to lead.
He can't even let me have it.
He can't even let me have it. And Riley starts.
Why did you do that?
Riley starts the episode.
Good evening.
Like the damn Crypt Keeper.
Exactly. We're reviewing some Batman comics. A little bit creepy.
It is kind of creepy.
It is kind of creepy.
Kind of creepy sometimes.
You kind of are. FBI open.
I don't think this comic's that creepy.
No.
We're reviewing Batman the Night. So
First 3 issues.
The first 3 issues because I just now found it. After issue 3 came out, and issue 4 is coming out pretty soon, I think. But I would like for us to like review the rest of these. There's like
I definitely am down.
10 issues, right? I think there's gonna be 10. Like but anyway, this series is written by Chip Zdarsky, he's the writer of Daredevil currently. So he's going to be writing Daredevil and Batman. In July, he's going to be taking over the main Batman series.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. So this is kind of like a sneak preview of what you'll see on the main series.
Good.
He also wrote one of our favorite Spider-Man life story.
I thoroughly enjoyed Life
So
Story.
that's why I thought maybe you guys would enjoy this.
I definitely did. And I'm looking forward to more.
Yeah.
Yes. So basically, the premise of this comic is that it's about a young Bruce. He's like a teenager, and he's going across the world trying to basically collect skills from different teachers.
He's trying to become Batman.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know
It's
it
his
yet.
road to becoming Batman.
I guess we won't go into spoilers. We'll first rate it.
Well,
I'll
it's
go
hard to rate first 3 issues.
That's true.
but we can.
I'll go first. I love it so far.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
I don't think we should put like a number.
I'm not
going
gonna give it a number.
Whether we like it or not.
Yeah, but these first 3 issues, I thought, like, the first issue especially is, like, kind of just I don't know.
It's just...
the whole thing is an interview between him and Hugo Strange.
Mm-hmm.
The first issue was my favorite issue.
Yeah, the first issue is really solid. It got me really excited for the series. And that's when I was like, all right, yeah, I want to keep reading this and I want to review this.
I got a real laugh when Bruce was like, yeah, I'm going to be a cop.
Yeah, that was good.
And
what you think?
I agree with Riley. I thought it was really good. I wouldn't say the first issue was my favorite. I don't really have a favorite out of the 3. I enjoyed them all equally. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of it.
I mean, there definitely wasn't a drop-off in quality in the 3 issues. I thought it held pretty steady.
Yeah, I liked the first issue the best. I liked the Hugo Strange dynamic, the kind of relationship that Bruce had with, his classmates and stuff like that, and his relationship with Alfred. There was a lot of introspective stuff, which was interesting.
Him psychologically torturing that one kid and making him drop out of school.
There was stuff that was interesting and kind of
cool.
more introspective that we normally don't get in a Batman comic.
Riley
Now,
is...
the other 2, I wasn't too big of a fan on. In fact, I kind of like slouched down on the whole run after reading the film.
Really?
Yeah, I just wasn't.
Well,
into
what
it.
did that for you?
Yeah.
I don't know. There was something like here's knockoff Catwoman, and here's this weird serial killer who's just kind of there.
I mean, he's a foil for Bruce.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's at that
just
stage in Batman's life to where he's the before Batman or whatever, and that's never really interested me that much.
Fair.
But I think the first issue interested me more.
Riley, has that been a character before, or is she entirely new? Because that was like his girlfriend he had.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Who's the girl from Mask of the Phantasm? Is that Dana?
I don't.
That would make sense. 'cause
That's a
her
movie
dad
I've
is
only
dead.
seen once, so I don't know.
That's Google. But please continue.
But really, the issues 2 and 3 were really just him like just learning from another teacher, really. And that
No, her name was Andrea.
okay, and that whole like serial killer thing was just kind of thrown in like to have a story, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
That-
like a
I
big
mean,
plot
Well, see,
point.
that's what that's how
So
I
I-
took it. So that's why I was like,
It was
okay.
it was like how they do in comics. It was like mentioned off to the side that there's a serial killer in Paris. So it's like, oh, this will probably come into play.
Yeah.
But that's not what Bruce and his teacher are focused on. They're focused on being cat burglars.
Yeah.
And they just stumble upon it.
Yeah.
I mean,
typical-
I liked
typical
him
comic.
like he had a gun and someone got shot.
The detective.
The detective
The
got
detective,
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I liked
Yeah,
that
they're-
whole.
They're like
that
the
played
cat.
out.
The cat burglar is meeting with this dude, trying to get information on the serial killer, and the detective who was hired by Alfred to find Bruce, not to take him back, just to find
Just
him,
to find him,
find
yeah.
him, and make Bruce call Alfred and let him know he's
Call
okay. Yeah.
Call me.
So
Master
they're
Bruce.
sitting off to the side, and Bruce keeps looking over at his other teacher, who's this burglar, and the detective's like, "Dude, stop looking! You're gonna give it away." And of course, Bruce doesn't do that, so he gives him away, and the guy pulls out a gun, and ends up shooting the detective. It doesn't kill him, and Bruce even says at the end of issue 3 he's gonna go and try and be his apprentice for a while and try and learn from this detective because he's a good detective.
I just like seeing Bruce like this is real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like this is real life and I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I feel like by the end of the series we're really going to see him mature in a
Mm-hmm.
new way.
Because
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
haven't really
seen
gotten
before.
stuff like this, like not even in
Yeah.
Batman Begins.
Yeah, no, that's why this series really intrigued me is cuz it surprisingly hasn't been done that much before.
Yeah, and
You would
there
think
was
it
one-
would have been done to death, but it
There
really
was one
hasn't.
part where the whole first reason that Bruce went to Paris was because he wanted to train under the world's best fencer, and he after training for 2 weeks he beat him.
He beat him,
So
yeah.
he's just running around at
Then
night.
he was talking about
night,
people on the
just
internet.
looking for random things.
He was looking on the internet and he's like, everyone claims to be the world's best, but they're not.
Yeah, so he's got to find the criminals, the people who really don't want to be found, and that's how he finds
Yeah.
this cat burglar woman who's not Catwoman, but she's pretty much Catwoman.
He tries to kiss her too.
I mean, he did kiss her, but she says that if only
Kiss
I,
her.
she says if only I could steal years because we have way too big an age difference. But if I was
Yeah.
younger, I would totally rock your world.
Yep.
If she says, I don't know, I'm tired.
It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep reading. I don't know how many issues this is gonna be. What, 6?
I think it's 10.
or 10?
10 issues.
Okay.
I think it's 10.
I didn't know if it was life story length or what. But yeah, I mean, I'll read the rest of them. I'm hoping we get away from this Paris subplot.
I mean,
I'm-
they will.
I'm sure it will,
It'll,
yeah.
it'll be gone next issue because I mean they've solved the serial killer. He's learned all he can from the cat burglar, so he's.
If
gonna
there's
be,
10, there'll be like
is there going to be like a master and apprentice every single like issue?
I would say maybe we get 4 teachers total. And then
because we have 2. now.
Ra's going to be in there.
Maybe
maybe
The Algu.
that may be his full like combat teacher. Like because I mean,
Will we get
Bruce,
magic? Like escape artist stuff. Magic.
there is
I mean, he already learned from.
there
a
is
cat
lore
burglar,
of Batman training with like a Houdini type guy.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah. So maybe that would be cool. And probably some kind of master detective.
Well, I mean, that's what he's doing
I
now.
thought that was what that one guy was.
Yeah,
What guy?
the detective
guy
who
got
got shot.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, I mean that's his detective teacher.
That guy. I'm just saying, like, there's some really famous DC detectives that
Sherlock Holmes.
maybe they'll throw in there. No, not Sherlock Holmes.
He's got to be world traveler.
Detective Chimp.
Yeah, Detective Chimp.
I'm
is a
kidding.
I
detective.
trained with the chimp.
I'm kidding.
I hope he learns from Detective Chimp. That'd be funny.
There's one old guy that they put in Batman comics before. Then he was like the really great detective in like the 40s and
It's not
stuff.
the Adam West one guy, is it? The guy from the cartoon?
I don't
The
know.
Gray Ghost?
Was he a detective
The
on the
Gray
Gotham
Ghost,
City
maybe.
Police Department?
I don't remember if the Gray Ghost was a detective, but the Gray Ghost was voiced by Adam West in the animated series, who like Bruce watched as a child. And I think he was a detective, but I think he used a gun or something.
Oh, he's a detective.
Yeah, I think
so-
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the guy I'm thinking of though.
The Gray Ghost.
That's what I called my gray Cadillac.
Jeez.
But yeah, I liked it pretty good. I mean, there wasn't too many other things that I can really talk about with these comics, but I will say the first one with the Hugo Strange subplot, I really like that. And I kind of wish they left, they
That
left
made you
it-
think about Arkham City, didn't it?
Kind of, but I've always liked Hugo Strange.
Yeah.
And, I kind of wanted the whole thing to be that in the background with him telling, Hugo about his adventures and stuff. And then at the end, that's when they do that. But then they just kind of ended it in the first issue. And I was like, oh, I want
Yeah.
more of this. I liked this.
I get that, yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
liked it a lot, too.
It brought it back to that Dana girl and all that stuff, which was cool. So,
Yeah.
and the hypnosis.
I'm just excited for when Zdarsky is going to take over the main series.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get some good stuff there.
You think this is setting up the main series and how his Batman is going to be?
I don't know. Maybe. I feel like
Well, if
there's...
it's so much of a prequel, then it could be.
See, it's not really called a prequel, but I would be really shocked if something from this series didn't make its way into the main series.
Agreed.
Kind of like how, Morrison would create characters and then he would use them throughout his run later on.
Who's your favorite Batman writer to take over the main series so far?
I
Steiner?
don't know.
Scott?
See,
If I
Scott...
recall, that was from my memory, that was you being the most into Batman.
Scott Snyder is so up and down. Like, his highs are 10s, but his lows are like 4s.
Got it.
You
You were never that much
Is
into Tom
Grant
King.
Morrison more consistent?
You mean Tom King?
Tom King, sorry.
Tom King, yeah, I don't like Tom King's run.
I like Tom King.
Morrison's been
But
pretty
you didn't read
consistent.
his Batman.
But I've tried to read his Batman.
I read all of his Batman.
You didn't like it?
Did not like
I'd
it.
say Morrison's pretty
But I kept buying it. I really wish I didn't.
Mm.
Because I bought like 100 issues of Batman
Damn.
at full price.
Damn.
I'd say Morrison's
I
pretty
like Tom
consistent.
King's writing usually, so that's why I was thinking, I might like his Batman run. Say that again.
I'd say Morrison's pretty consistent.
The first like 30 or 40 issues of King's Run are good.
What's the King's run?
Tom King's Run
Oh, Tom
on
King,
Batman.
Sorry.
I mean, they're good, but overall, it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Morrison's very good.
So is
And
Morrison
more
your favorite?
consistent.
I don't know. I feel like Snyder's still my favorite just because of the Court of Owls stuff.
What about that James? What is his name?
James Tynion.
Yeah.
I'm actually reading the...
He didn't run that long.
No, he didn't. I'm reading his run right now.
What made him get out of it? Just didn't commit for that long.
I really don't know. And I don't know what he moved on to.
I remember his DC Blacklist book I did not like. Was that Batman Damned? Where we saw the bat penis? Didn't he write that one?
I don't think so.
Or is it the, what's the one that, was that Damned? No, that wasn't Damned. What was the one where he was like, the first issue was like him in the hospital? Or like him dying? It was almost like Justice League Dark. Was that not Batman Damned? I feel like that was Batman Damned.
Batman Damned was the big prestige comic with the bat penis in it.
Yeah. Was that not?
That wasn't him.
That's Brian Azzarello.
Yeah.
Catwoman, I'm going to use the bat penis on you.
Meow.
Meow.
I don't think
Let's
that's that's too deep to be Catwoman's meow.
Meow.
You gotta be like,
what was
yeah.
What was that called?
Like
Black
Keith.
Label?
The what?
DC Black Label.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I haven't read a Zdarsky comic that I didn't like yet, so super happy about that.
Yeah. I think he's a good writer. Everything you've suggested for me to read by him has been pretty good.
I kind of want to check out his Daredevil run now.
Yeah, I'm sure it's good.
Because, I mean, he's just now starting it.
Yeah. I can't figure out what that one was by.
Are you sure it was by Tynion? I don't know that he wrote it.
Maybe I was just thinking of a Batman annual story by him that I read that I just didn't like.
By Tynion?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Tynion is literally Snyder light. Like, he's not any different from Snyder, really.
Yeah.
It's about the same quality.
Got it.
See, Snyder has kind of dropped off for me with the whole metal stuff.
Is that all he does now? Is that metal stuff?
Here lately, yeah.
Damn.
And it's not good anymore.
No.
It started out okay, and now
Is
it's...
the Marvel guy still doing the Superman stories? The
Bendis?
guy- Yeah.
I don't think so.
Or is he just doing the Jonathan Kent stuff?
Is he still doing that?
I don't know.
I don't know that he is.
Okay.
I haven't heard anything about Bendis lately.
Well, he's got that one new character, Naomi or whatever her name is. She's got a CW show now.
I haven't heard anything about her lately.
Yeah, she's got her CW show, so he did that. It doesn't take much to get a CW show.
That is true. Just have a little bit of a following.
Yep, exactly. Any other thoughts? Last thoughts? All good?
Thought the art was good.
Yeah, art.
No,
I don't remember who did it though.
Yeah, the art was great.
Do you know who did it?
No.
Look that up real quick.
Yeah, look it up.
Let's give him a shout out.
Give him a shout out. He needs
Good
a
art.
shout out. I need a shout out.
This is some good art, bro.
On our channel.
Good job.
Hey, high five on the art.
High five on the art, bro. If I had any more water, I'd drink to you, bro.
Shoot.
Do you want to review that other comic at some point, the Jock comic? Like you said you liked
I've
it.
already read the first issue, so.
Yeah, I think there's only going to be 3.
Carmine de Genadamancino.
Carmine Falcone? Let me see.
Good luck.
I can pronounce it.
Gian Domenico?
Domenico? Anyways, he apparently is the artist on The Flash, so. But he was very good.
I butchered your name, but you're a very good
Carmine
artist.
di Gian Domenico.
You draw very well, sir.
You draw good.
Gian Domenico. That's a good one.
DiMaggio.
DiMaggio. Jumpin' Joe DiMaggio.
The art in this I can't complain about. I thought it was pretty good.
It's really solid.
Yeah, I thought it was solid. Any other final thoughts, everybody?
No, I enjoyed it. Looking forward to more.
Cool. So we'll keep reviewing these as well. However many issues, I think Riley said 10. So we'll probably do them in pieces. So, we'll do the first 3 now, and then we'll do the second 3, and then we'll do the last 4.
Probably.
And that's just how we'll do these, but expect more of these to come from the channel as well. Be sure to click the subscribe button as well, and we will see you next time.
Like it's